Beginning this week, Salt Lake City police are ramping up their presence and enforcement in Liberty Park. This comes after they announced the progress they've seen their enforcement on the Jordan River Trail.
Our Jordan Tracy is live at Liberty Park tonight. He's learning why police have focused their attention on the park and how one neighbor says they're approaching things much differently. Jordan?
Well, Sarah and Brian, when public safety is talked about in Salt Lake City, there is this overlap where the discussion on crime, it gets mixed in with the issue of homelessness. It was seen in the results in the Jordan Trail enforcement, and it's being seen here in Liberty Park. Police say their increase of patrols here in the park are to ward out crime in public spaces. But a neighbor here of Liberty Park says that their ramped up enforcement is actually disruptive to their community and is taking a different approach with her unsheltered neighbors. As Liberty Park is being enjoyed on a beautiful spring day, it's not hard to notice the new park amenity, an increased presence of SLCPD.
We have heard from our community members their concerns about the crime that is happening in Liberty Park, so we want to remain responsive and proactive to those needs of our community members.
Their crackdown on the Jordan River Trail saw over 80 arrests, with nearly half being for felonies, an effort they hope brings about a feeling of safety to those who enjoy the trail and now to Liberty Park.
Liberty Park is such a popular place for people to come, relax, and enjoy the great amenities of our city. So as the police department, we have to make sure we're doing everything we can to sustain that growth and that positivity.
This Liberty Park neighbor, however, isn't a fan.
It is absolutely disproportionate to the neighborhood. It's disruptive to the neighborhood. And it's corrosive to this community.
Over the last couple of years, Sarah Jolly has fostered what has turned into a community resource center of sorts in her front yard. Neighbors helping neighbors.
Neighbors by proximity, neighborly by choice. You don't choose who your neighbors are. That is a word that only describes proximity of people who live next to each other. I live next to all these people. They're all my neighbors.
She's made it her mission to know the names of everyone who has made Liberty Park home, especially the unsheltered. She says these aren't a transient group of homeless, but a community of unsheltered neighbors who have called the area home, just like anyone here who has a physical home.
To me, I met them all 2 years ago, and they're all still here. 2 years is a long time to be neighbors with somebody.
This has manifested itself into a donation center from her front porch, aided by neighbors and even local businesses. Now has plans to expand into a food forest where she and her neighbors will grow produce from her yard and public strip.
We're building a food forest on my public strip, combating, death with life, and whatever they're trying to do in the park, we're staying tight.
Sarah and Brian, I'm told the increased presence of police will continue here at Liberty Park indefinitely, just like they have at the Jordan River Trail, as they continue to try and carry out the city's public safety plan. As for Sarah and Neighbors Helping Neighbors, you can continue to see her right here in Liberty Park with her daily meetings, trying to find out what people's needs are and a growing crop of resources for her unsheltered neighbors. Live in Liberty Park, Jordan Tracy, ABC4 News.